All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. And we just started a new podcast. Let us please invite, share the link with everybody, and let us get 1,000 in less than 15 minutes from now. People, they say that there is somebody converted to Islam, and then I ask myself, this is the first question will come to my mind: why in the world somebody will convert to Islam? And I noticed that all of them, they share one thing: ignorance. And all of them, they are victim of deception. In front of me, an article written by someone, I think he is not even a Muslim. I'm not sure really. His name is a Christopher. The author, his name is a Christopher, and he is a lecturer in religious studies in a university called Macy. I don't know if you can see the name. Who is Allah? So this is the article written by this guy. And now somebody, supposedly maybe he have a PhD, he's trying to explain to you who's Allah. And then you start reading the article, you will see that this is really stupid. And this guy, he do not know what he's talking about. The name and the character of Allah, the Quran refer to Allah as the Lord of the world. Unlike the Bible, Yahweh, etc., misread as Jehovah. He has no personal name. Okay. Here, this one, he got it correct. Let us see. Allah and the God of the Bible. Allah usually taught to mean the God, Al-Ilah. In Arabic, it is properly it's a word coming from there, would rather than derived from the Aramaic Allah. All Muslims and most Christians acknowledge that they believe in the same God, even though their understanding different. That's a big fat lie. That's a big fat lie. Allah have nothing to do. You see, when they say Allah actually is not one word. Only donkeys, they think that this is a word. Allah, al is a word meaning God. Aha is the God. This is not Allah. Allah is different statement. Allah is a statement like this. Let us write it for you. And we mentioned that many times. Allah is like this. Al-lah. Al is a word meaning God. Al as a word, it means God. In the ancient Hebrew, it was Al. In the ancient Aramaic, it was Al. In the new Aramaic and the new Hebrew, it became Al. So Al later became El. That's why we say Elohim. So the word El is nothing to do with the word itself or the title. The word El, I mean, what is coming after, is just a word confirm that this is what coming after it, and sometimes it's even what come before it is God. So sometimes the word Al come in the beginning before the name, sometimes come after it, like Emmanuel. So sometimes it's in the beginning, sometimes at the end. However, El and Al, El is the new Hebrew of Al. So in the beginning, in the old Hebrew, Israel was not Israel, it was Israel. Ishmael was Ishmael. Michael was Michael. Just to make it simple. But when somebody is ignorant, he is copying from the internet, making an article and claim yet he is a lecturer, then we have to lie and we have to make us look like people who knows. Copy paste. Before I started today, there's a Muslim, he texted me in Skype and he said he want to do a life challenge, and I like to take his challenge. Let's see if he mean it. Just to show you the ignorance of Islam. As long as we are talking about ignorance and stupidity, how in the world you convert to a religion? Muslims themselves do not know who is their God. They cannot explain their own book. They cannot understand their own book, and they don't even have a manuscript of their books. How you join ignorance? Islam is like a club of ignorance, and you decide to join it. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you are a female?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
and you are a
yes.
Muslim?
No. No, I'm not a Muslim, but
Hmm.
you always say we have to challenge Muslims.
Hmm.
And I did it. I work with many Muslims.
Hmm.
And I tell them about the satanic verses
Hmm.
and what you say. And they say to me that you are a liar.
Hmm. Why?
Because Ibn Kathir never said that.
Hmm. Which Ibn Kathir
And
you have?
that what you showed.
Hmm. The English one?
The English one, yes.
Okay, you see, they are
And
the
they
liars
say,
because, okay. First of all, let me ask you, what do you think about Muhammad?
oh God, oh my God, it's not a prophet for me.
Okay, let me show you. I will go right now, and I will show you how Muslims, they lie always. They are the liars, and they accuse us to be lying.
You know,
This is, hold on, let me answer you,
me,
please.
yes.
Let me answer you. I thought you are a Muslim, so I was excited.
No,
But anyway,
no, I challenge you because of them.
okay.
They are too scared to call you, you know.
All right.
And
Okay.
I want that they hear what you say about this.
All right, my dear sister. Chapter 22, verse number 52. You see it?
Yes.
The verse
Yes.
here first in the Quran confirm that shaitan he threw in the mouth of Muhammad. Correct?
Yes.
And
Yes.
Allah will take it off. So if he did not put something in his mouth, Allah, what he will take what? Nothing? That will be stupid. So the Quran confirm that shaitan he threw in the mouth of Muhammad. Now, if we go to Ibn Kathir, if we go to Ibn Kathir in English, and I will go there right now, chapter 22, verse number 52, you will see how the Muslims, they lie to us, and they took everything from Ibn Kathir in Arabic, speaking about satanic verses, and they delete it. And I will show you the both. I will give you even the link. You can translate live from Arabic to English. Actually, we will do that. I will open Google Translation in front of your eyes, and you will see. I am assuming that you are from Germany, right?
Yes.
All right.
How do you know? From my accent.
No, actually, Jibril just told me. So here, this is the chapter 22.
Yes.
Verse number, let us go to 52. Okay. You will see here in the interpretation in English have nothing to do where it says that the three daughters of Allah, we call them Allat and Al-Uzza and Manat, right? We don't see it. This is the English.
Yes.
We don't see it. Is that a Christian Prince lie? Absolutely not. Here we go. I will go in front of your eyes to Ibn Kathir in English, and then we need to ask the question to the Muslims, why you are liars? Why you took it off? I cannot find anywhere here in English anything Ibn Kathir is saying in Arabic. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. First of all, I will open Google Translation. All right. Give me a second. So they will not say we are making, making false translation. All right. And feel free to download my videos and share it with the Muslims. Okay, we go to the Google Translation. Google Translation is not too much accurate, but it would do the job, right? I mean, we'll do the job is to show who is lying. Okay, so this is Google Translation, and now I will go to Ibn Kathir in Arabic.
Okay.
I will switch to Arabic. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. This is not a private website. This is official government website owned by the king himself. And now we will go to chapter 22. You see my screen, right?
Yes, I see.
Okay. And then we go to verse number 52. All right. And then we choose Ibn Kathir.
Yes.
This is Ibn Kathir. And now we click show. And this is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Right away, from the beginning, we quote and we copy and we paste. I will copy. Read with me carefully. قال فألقى الشيطان على لسانه تلك الغرانيق العلا إن شفاعتهن ترتجى قالوا ما ذكر آلهتنا بخير قبل اليوم فسجد وسجدوا. All right. So Allah, he sent this verse. Now I will copy in front of your eyes. You see my screen, correct?
Yes,
Okay, copy, be my witness. Copy,
I am.
Google, paste as it is. I will make it first in English, Arabic to English.
Okay.
He said Shaitan threw in his tongue the gharaniq. You see gharaniq, it's mean the high daughter of Allah. Above, their intercession is a must. And they said he never said our he never praised our God in a fine talk like this before. So they worship and he worship with them. So all of them, they bow down.
Yeah.
You see it? Now I'm going to make it German. Hold on, because you're a German.
Yes.
Jibril inspired me to make it German. So I don't know what German is saying, but you can read it for us. Or let us let us play the.
Sagte, Satan warf Granit oben auf seine Zunge und das ihre Fürbitte Tragi. Sie sagten, was unser Gott vor heute schön gesagt hatte, und betete an und Gott offenbarte diesen Vers.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Jibril is talking in German now.
It's not 100% correct, but
yeah, but we got the idea.
We can understand what you
So where we can find it in English? We can't find it. Where is this in English? I just copy a line for you. By the way, not only a line, the whole pages are gone. Not only a line is gone, the whole thing is gone. I mean, all this page. Do you see how many pages here? 3 pages.
Yes.
If we go there, we have a short, small page. Look how long this page, and all of it says the same. So what happened in Ibn Kathir in English? They start translating from here. Let me show you from where. Here we go. From here. From this section. So the first page they took it off, and then the third page they took it off too. And even from the second page, they did not copy everything. If we go now to the first page, let us see. Here it says, أَفَرَأَيْتُمُ اللَّاتَ وَالْعُزَّى وَمَنَاةَ الثَّالِثَةَ الْأُخْرَى. He says, فَأَلْقَى الشَّيْطَانُ etc. And then he says, he continue. رواه ابن جرير عن بندر عن غندر عن شعبة عن blah 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 blah. Okay, then he continue. He says, and Ibn Abbas. Let us copy this one. I will copy it and I will paste it in Google as we did before.
Okay.
Translation.
Ebenso von IBN Jahre aus Mohammed IBN Kab al-Qurasi und Mohammed IBN Kes. Qatada sagte, dass der Prophet, der Friede und Segen Allahs sei auf ihm, an dem Ort betete, als er schlief. Und er warf den Teufel auf seine Zunge, und die Fürsprache war für sie. Vor deinem Gesandten oder Propheten besiegte Gott den Teufel.
Okay. Where we find this in Arabic, we cannot find it. The Muslim, they will say to you, in Ibn Kathir it says that this hadith is mursal, but mursal can be sahih. Who said that mursal is rejected? Mursal.
You know what they say to me, that you don't scroll down under, that there is something in Arabic saying, I don't understand Arabic, I don't know, that's what I call you.
Yeah.
They say that Ibn Kathir said that this is not true. He don't believe this.
No. Okay. He said that this hadith is mursal. So let us say that Ibn Kathir, he is trying to, because the point of tafsir is to defend Islam. The Christian, they were making fun of the Muslims about having a prophet who receiving satanic verses. So Ibn Kathir now, he says that he don't agree with the story, does not deny the story. The story in Ibn Kathir, I said it is in Ibn Kathir. And in Ibn Kathir it says that, and as we see, and not only that, by the way, Ibn Kathir is the only one, he don't want to take it. If you go to see At-Tabari, Al-Qurtubi, we see all of them, they go and say, yes, this is the story.
They take
Ibn Kathir, his teacher is Al-Baghawi. If we go to Al-Baghawi never says that I don't accept it. We can go right now Al-Baghawi. This is why Ibn Kathir, you will see always he keep quoting Al-Baghawi. If we go to Al-Baghawi, let us see Al-Baghawi. You see, Ibn Kathir, he came almost 800 years after Muhammad.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So we are talking about long time after Muhammad, but all the scholars before him, they agree with it. But because now became a joke, everybody is making fun of Muhammad. So he have to, you know, you see Al-Baghawi is the year 516. You see, I don't know, you see my screen, right?
Yes, I see it.
In the year 516, and then Ibn Kathir in the year 707 7.
Yes.
So we have a big difference. So if we go to Al-Baghawi, which is Ibn Kathir always quote him to prove a point. Let us see what Al-Baghawi said. Here we go. Al-Baghawi, he
Yes.
quote the surah as it is. Let me copy. Here we go. I'm going to copy almost half of the page because there's a limit to how much you can copy. Copy. Paste. This is now Al-Baghawi, the teacher
Okay.
of Ibn Kathir. Let us see.
Als der Gesandte Allahs, der Friede und Segen Allahs sei auf ihm, sah, dass sein Volk sein Haus übernahm und er nicht sah, was er von ihrer Trennung von dem sah, was er ihnen von Gott gebracht hatte, wünschte er sich selbst, dass Gott von seinem Volk zu ihm kommen würde, um sich für ihren Glauben zu interessieren. Der Gesandte Allahs, der Friede und Segen Allahs sei auf ihm, rezitierte es, bis er den Punkt erreichte, an dem er sagte, sehen Sie den Lat, Al-Uzza und die
Oh
anderen
my
drei.
God.
Der Schaitan gab seine Zunge, was mit ihm geschah und wünschte ihn. Und er las alle Suren und warf sich am Ende der Sure nieder und verehrte alle Moschee der Polytheisten. In der Moschee verblieb ein Gläubiger und kein Ungläubiger, der nur den neugeborenen Sohn der Eifersucht unterwarf.
Okay, if we make
Oh,
it English.
this is good. Yes.
So you know, all what I said, this is in Ibn Kathir, and Ibn Kathir, he cannot. Ibn Kathir is a person. All the ones before Ibn Kathir, they accept it. Ibn Kathir, he's trying to defend that this is, you know, okay, how the prophet he can get this, you know, but he cannot deny the story reported by all the scholars before him. Ibn Kathir was not there. He is just giving an opinion that this is mursal. What mursal mean? Mursal, that means that the report of the story is not going all the way to the mouth of Muhammad, which means you don't have somebody says like Abu Huraira, he heard the prophet saying that. He's saying that this is something reported by somebody, but we don't have it all the way to Muhammad. But that will not deny the story. The Quran confirm it. Allah will take from what shaitan he throw. What shaitan he throw then? Hummus? You know?
No.
So
Oh my God, this is very good. Okay.
yeah, so when they try to say Christian Prince is lying, they are the lying. Ask them first, why in English you took it off? Ibn Kathir itself. Secondly, I said it is in Ibn Kathir. It is in Ibn Kathir. If you want to say to me that Ibn Kathir trying to deny the story, that will not change the story. The story is in the Quran, and even Ibn Kathir, even in the English fast translation, let me show you. Even in the translation, which is they quote a lot of fabrication. Look what Ibn Kathir he said. We go up.
Okay.
But yansakhu what shaitan throw in it. The meaning of this word nasakh in Arabic, he remove or left away. Allah cancel which shaitan he threw in. So Ibn Kathir he confirmed that shaitan he threw in.
Yes.
Or what Ibn Kathir is saying, that the report of the story, what happened there exactly, is saying we don't have enough reference to say it is coming from the prophet, like there's no first-hand witness. He's trying to defend, saying how this happened. But as you see, the Quran confirm it, and this is even their fast translation saying that. And not only that, if you go a little bit, it says here, when he cite Ibn Jubayr said the comment, okay, in more akin in interpretation, and he is Ibn Jabir is saying that. So Ibn Kathir is not the person even to judge because he is not a witness. Ibn Jarir is from the Tabi'in or Sahaba, so we cannot take the words of someone he never been there against somebody he was from the time of Muhammad. Somebody came 800 years after. Then he says shaitan he throws some falsehood in it. In it what? Quran. Here Ibn Kathir saying, not me, in his recitation. So how they say that Shaitan he did not throw and Ibn Kathir deny it, but Ibn Kathir is saying that he this is your website, this is your translation. He throw
Yes.
in his recitation. You know, when a Muslim he say reciting, he's talking about Quran, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so he throw in the recitation. It's confirmed in front of us. What Ibn
That's
Kathir is
crazy.
talking about, that some people who they deny, some people who heard, they use in Al-Habasha in Ethiopia, they heard that Muhammad and the pagan, they became in agreement together and things is doing good because he worshiped their God. He said this story is mursal, which means there is no enough reference to prove it according to him. But he cannot deny that Shaitan he thrown.
Yes, I understand.
All right. At the same time, if we look in the whole page, we cannot find where it says the three daughters of Allah. Where are they? Here we go. This is the English translation. Not a single phrase is there. They took it off.
Gone. It's gone. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they are the liars. And you know, I challenge anyone. You see, I say to them, choose for me any interpretation. All the interpretation in front of us. Look how many. Al-Tabari, Al-Zamakhshari, Al-Tabrasi, Al-Razi, Al-Qurtubi, Ibn Kathir, Al-Baydawi, Al-Suyuti, etc., etc. All those interpretation, all of them, they will say the story of Al-Gharaniq. Nobody can deny it. So why they lie? They are the one is lying. If we go to At-Tabari, is At-Tabari Christian? Is he Christian Prince? He work for Christian Prince?
I don't think so.
Okay, so here we go. It says here At-Tabari, ألقى عليه الشيطان كلمتين تلك الغرانيق العلا إن شفاعتهن لترتجى فتكلم بها ثم مضى فقرأ السورة كلها فسجد في آخر السورة وسجد القوم معه ورفع الوليد بن المغيرة ترابا على جبهته and he was an old man. So I'm going to take it, copy in front of you. This is At-Tabari. This is a guy, he came long after before Ibn Kathir, 310 years. This is almost 3 centuries before, or 4 centuries before Ibn Kathir. Okay, let us copy exactly what he said here. I will copy here. Let us copy from here. Actually, you know what? Let me copy all the things so the Muslim, they want to say he's picking up his chair. He's, you know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I will copy as much Google allow me to copy, and we go to Google because they have limited of text you can post. Okay, we go to German first. I used to speak German before, by the way, but what happened, Jibril, he hit me in my head and I lost my memory. So let us see what you see. I just copy paste in the front of you. Let us see.
Und selbst wenn ihn erreicht, wenn sie Al-At, Al-Uzza und die anderen 3 sehen, gab ihm der Shaitan 2 Worte, dies ist der obere Garanga und ihre Fürsprache ist zugefallen. Dann ging er und rezitierte die ganze Schur. Am Ende der Schur warf er sich nieder, und alle Leute fielen vor ihm nieder. Al-Walid ibn al-Mughira legte Staub auf die Stirn und warf sich selbst nieder. Er war ein großer Scheich, der sich nicht niederwerfen konnte. Und sie sind diejenigen, die schaffen und erretten, aber unser Gott ist derjenige, der uns Anteil gibt. Weil sie es zu einem Erbe gemacht haben. Wir sind bei ihnen, und sie sagten, als Gabriel zu ihm kam, bot er ihm die Schuhe an. Der Prophet, Allahs Frieden und Segen seien auf ihm, sagte: Ich bin von Allah abgewichen und habe zu Allah gesagt, dass er nichts sagte, Allah hat ihm offenbart, und wenn sie dir nahe sind, werden sie dich von uns abweisen. Anführungszeichen, die.
Do you see it? So Jibril,
Yes.
Jibril, he came to him at night. He said, Muhammad, Habibi Muhammad. This is not Allah. He said that to you. Even Muhammad did not even notice. You see?
Yes, I can.
Does it
yes.
say in the front of you that at night, Jibril came to him and he told him that you did added words is not from Allah. This is from Shaitan.
Yes, yes.
So this is At-Tabari. Those are scholars exist long before Ibn Kathir. So all your scholars agree with it. Ibn Kathir, he cannot run away from it. He cannot deny it. And remember, even At-Tabari, when he make the Quran interpretation, he is trying to defend the Quran.
Yes, yes.
All interpretation of Islam is made not to explain the Quran. It's made to defend the Quran because they live between the Jews and the Christians, and they try to answer questions which nobody can answer. So the Quran confirm it, the interpretation confirm it, Ibn Kathir confirm it, Al-Tabari confirm it, Al-Baghawi confirm it, Al-Jalalain confirm it, all of them they confirm it. They cannot run away from it.
Yes. No, this is very clear.
All right. Well, thank
This
you
is
for
very-
challenging me, my dear sister.
No problem.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too. Bye.
I thought she is challenging me. I thought so she's a Muslim. Do we have any Muslim would like to challenge me? Do we have any Muslim? He like to challenge me. You see, we do here what nobody do. None of your scholar dare to take life challenge live on air. Anyone? Look what this Abdul he sent me. His name is Omar. You know, I like it when Muslims they start giving us lectures about love and hatred. I was very busy. I said to him, call me, I'm live, because he kept talking to me, supposed he wanted to call me. I was very busy. I may or may not get time to debate before I get job. And what does that mean? I saw every video of yours. What I realized that it's a clearly hatred filled mission against Islam. You know, it's very funny when a Muslim he speak about hatred. He have a Quran saying that Allah will spread hate and enmity between the Christians until the judgment day. Chapter 5 verse 14. And yet he is giving us a lecture about hatred. If I have hatred according to the Quran, this hatred is coming from Allah. So how come you don't dare to say, Allah, shame on you? Because even if you say Christians they have hatred as you claim, and by the way we don't, because we cannot be Christians and we have hatred. We hate sin, yes. We hate the devil, yes. But we don't hate you, my friend. You are the one who been taught by the devil, Allah, that hatred is his business. This is what he do for a living. We also took a covenant from those who said we are Christians, but they forgot a good partition of the teaching they had been imparted with. Wherefore we aroused enmity and spite between them till the day of resurrection. By the way, the translation is stupid. It says enmity and hatred. I don't know. He said spite. That is this is why I say it's a must for me to finish translation of the Quran. Not a single one of them is honest. We just changed the translator. Look what happened. From those two who call themselves Christians, we did take a covenant, but they forgot a good part of them of the message was sent to them. So we string them with hate, with enmity and hatred. So when a Muslim he accused you of enmity and hatred, tell him our supplier is Allah. Who is the hate vendor in the world? Allah. If a Christian prince he want to buy hatred, which I don't have, then I have to call Allah and he will supply me. Now, do you have the courage to say this is wickedness? Do you have the courage to say that Allah is wicked? Why Allah want to supply me with hatred? What that will do better for humanity? Is that going to make the Christians better? Is that going to make you live better? Is that going to make the earth better by spreading hatred and enmity? Your God Allah confessed that he is the devil himself, my friend. But because you cannot and you have no answer for what we say, where we show the proof and the reference, so you right away anyone he exposed the stupidity of Islam, you say he is teaching hatred. And the funny, he is saying to us the myth of saying love your enemy. It's a myth. Love your enemies. No, my friend, we love our enemy by teaching them the truth, and the truth will set you free. Even the Quran says that you are a person of hate. If we go in the Quran, we will find this. In the same chapter we are reading from, look what your evil God he says in chapter 5 verse number 51. The God of the Islam, the devil, he forbid you from taking us as a friends. Which means we Christians, we have no problem to take you as a Muslim, as a friend, but it is your religion forbidden you. who is the evil then? I want to take you as a friend. I want to even protect you. And the Quran confirmed that the Christians, they want to protect the Muslims. They want to friend the Muslims. But it is not right for Muslims to take Christians and Jews as a friends. Read carefully with me. So Jesus says, love your enemy, which means take them as a friend and even protect them. Look what Muhammad said, the opposite. Oh, who you believe, take not the Jews and the Christians as your friends or protectors. How somebody, you see, the Muslim, they say to us, we cannot take them as a friend because they are killing us. How somebody want to protect you and he want to kill you? How somebody want to take you as a friend and he want to kill you? This is a big fat lie. You are forbidden from taking them as a friends, because Islam is a religion of hatred. Because as you see, if I want to take you as a friend and I want to protect you, there's nowhere I hate you. A person who want to hate you, he would destroy you, he want to kill you, he would not protect you. So don't take them as a friends or protectors. And not only that, the Quran make it clear, if you take the Christians and if you take the Christians as a friends or protectors, you became one of them. And he amongst you that turn to them in a friendship is of them, which means he is out of Islam. You are an apostate, and that means you can be killed just for taking me as a friend. So they give you speeches about hatred when Islam is the most disgusting cult ever you can imagine. But I will tell you the reason you will not dare to call me. You'll notice that you are not qualified even to speak to me for 2 seconds. And I know what you will say next. You will say to me, show me your face. I heard that the guy from Germany, he said in a video, somebody told me that he offered to pay for my ticket to come and debate him. First of all, Abdul, as long as you have extra money, stop taking money from the government of Germany. Number two, if you are a person who have money, what about you donate your money to children in Somalia who they are dying from hunger? Between 20 to 25,000 children in Somalia dying every month from hunger. And yet this Abdul, he offered me to pay for my ticket. Hypocrisy. I know you do not mean it. Everybody knows you do not mean it. And you know that I'm not going to go. So you want to make yourself look like a hero. Says, I offer Christian Prince a ticket to come to me. Give the money to the Muslim poor who they are dying from hunger. And stop taking money of assistance from the government of Germany. You do not need to buy me a ticket to debate me, you hypocrite. You can call me a free call from Germany in Skype. All is an excuse. Because they knew they are no match and they will be smashed in a second. In a less than a second. And actually, sometimes I don't knock the Muslim down immediately when he speak to me. It's just because I don't want, because it's boring if we don't have a customer. Like imagine you have a boxing show and then you finish the show in 2 seconds. People they joined, they came, they drove from far away, and then you finish it now. That's it. You are done. We did not even start. So sometimes we have to play just for fun. And I'm being honest here. Sometimes we play for fun because when I speak to Muslim, I notice the number one thing about them, they are like kids. They are copy paste, immature. They have ignorance, stupidity, and they think they knew. Actually, before we finished the broadcast, the previous broadcast, a guy, he said in text, a Muslim guy, he said the Christian Prince, he have a brain of a 9-year-old kid. He forgot that he's a prophet. He married 6-year-old kid. If you know that 9-year-old kid is not mature and he is just a kid, how in the world you have a prophet, he married children and they are 6 years old? Yes, somebody's asking, are you Christian Prince? Let us see, maybe we have a customer. Showtime. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Where are you actually from? I was actually like quite interested because I hear you can speak Arabic, right?
Yes, I'm a black blonde African American from Japan. What about you?
Funny.
Hmm.
Whoa, let's not get toxic here, right? I'm trying to get here a good conversation
I
done.
mean, who care about where I'm from, my friend? I want you to tell me what
No,
you
no,
want.
I'm just interested. Why are you so toxic?
I am not interested. So now what do you want to say to me?
Oh, okay. What religion are you? That's where I'm interested.
I'm a
now.
Christian.
You're a Christian, so you believe 3 is 1, 1 is 3?
Is that an interview or is this is you are calling me
No,
to
no, no,
debate
no,
me?
no. Do you believe is 3 is 1 is 1 or 3? We're starting a debate, right?
We believe in one God and we believe in a Trinity. And
Okay, you believe in one God, we believe in 3. 3 is 1, 1 is 3. Answer on my question, please. It's very toxic of you, but let's just chill around because
and
I
why
just hear already
you
hate
see
this.
look like you know I noticed.
Wallahi, this is already hate.
Okay,
Can we just talk
hold on,
now?
hold on,
We're civilized people, right?
Are
I'm
you going to let me
16,
talk? Are you
and
going
you're
to
already. I really want to talk. Yes.
you will not let me talk, obviously. You're like a machine. You're afraid. You're afraid that I will say something and you will be
I am not afraid.
okay, so let us have a conversation, not one guy monologue, right? Okay, so I said we believe in the Trinity. You believe in what?
I believe in one God.
Who is the one God you believe in?
Allah.
Who is Allah?
Who is Allah? He's the eternal one. He is one and only. He's the unique one. He has a lot of different names. Let's just say that.
So is Allah is a man?
Allah is definitely not a man. He's like I said, he's unique.
Okay.
He's a man unique.
Unique in which way?
Unique. He isn't part of his creation, basically.
Okay.
And yeah, basically he's not part of his creation, so that's why he's unique.
Okay, so who is the one who created the shape of Allah if he is not part of his creation?
Technically, who created? No, that's not a question because Allah can't be created like you.
I'm asking you.
Listen, all right.
Allah have a shape, yes?
How do we know we have a shape? Listen.
What do you mean? How you know?
God is a divine, right? He's divine, right? Do you agree on that?
This is not a question. I'm asking you.
Do you agree on that? Like,
not your God, not your God.
Not your God.
Because what divine mean?
What does divine mean?
Yeah.
Really? Do I actually have to explain you?
You explain to me. I'm learning from you.
Yeah, technically you're not, because I know how you are.
Okay, you will explain to me, no problem.
Divine. Kantai doesn't need the needs of like any other creation. Let's just say all powerful, almighty.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Okay.
That's what I know.
When you say I asked you what divine mean, and you just give me many titles like in part, and you said all powerful, almighty. But your God, Allah, he cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. How he can be almighty?
Technically, look, wait, but now you can't compare a human to a divine someone because you can't compare a creator to some. Look, can you compare a human to a computer?
Okay, why your God then he compare himself to having a girlfriend? You see, I'm not the one comparing.
Okay, no. Give me proof. I want strongman argument.
Chapter 6, verse 101.
Okay, chapter 6, 101. And all right. All right. The originator of heavens and the earth. How could he have a son when he does not have a companion and he created all things? Yes, all things, all knowing. Sahih. Wait, is this is this in the Quran?
Oh no, this is in a newspaper.
Newspaper. All right, he's fucking around.
Come on, you see, you don't use a bad language.
No.
You see, you are talking like a kid now. I said to you, chapter 6, verse number 101, and yet you said to me, is that in the Quran? I mean, this is weird.
Sorry, I thought we were talking about hadith.
My friend, I said to you, chapter 6, verse 101, and you start reading it.
Wait,
so you are reading. You are reading what? If this is not Quran, how we are reading it a second ago?
Yeah,
you were reading what?
Why look? You're kind of crying around right now.
Well, you are very nervous. Don't panic. Just relax, my friend.
I'm not. I'm kind of.
Okay, how you say to me you were reading it and then you said to me is a Quran? So you were reading what?
I'm reading it. Calm down. What's wrong with you? You got problems.
Let us see who have a problem.
All right. But death attribute that Allah pardons the jinn who has created them, fabricated from the sons of those. All right.
So how you say to me you cannot compare Allah to same as us, but Allah he compare himself to us. He says clearly that how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend. And a Christian prince, by the way, he don't have a girlfriend. This is why he don't have a son. So your Allah is the same as me. So I am Allah too. So your Allah is the same as me because both of us we share the same thing. I don't have a girlfriend and I don't have a son. Why you don't have a son? Because I don't have a girlfriend. Why I don't have a girlfriend? Because I don't have a girlfriend. In order to have a son, I need to get a girlfriend. So how your God, he is almighty, yet he cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend like me. He is limited physically. He cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. He sleep with her and he have sex and then she will give a baby.
Look, you can't look at the straight translation. That's the first thing. The straight translation.
Okay,
you still
read?
still need to get the background story. That's the first thing.
Okay, can you read for me the Arabic one if you don't like the translation?
No, don't worry, don't worry. All right. All right.
You are getting closer.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Look, there's a special site explained with everything. You've ever looked it up?
Special site. No problem. Take your time.
All right. Look, I'm not. I'm 16. All right. I'm trying to get my information good.
Okay. Now you became 16. A second ago you want to demolish me. Get lost. I don't talk to kids. Do we have any Muslim? Now you became 16. If you see his text, you think he will eat me alive. Let your dad call me. Do we have any Abdul? They say to us, Allah is unlike anything. Allah is unique. You cannot compare Allah to anyone. Allah is comparing himself to us. I mean, how you say he's almighty, and then he's this almighty. He's almighty to the point he cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. Nice to meet you. Hey, Christian Prince, why you don't have? Do you have kids? I know. How come? I did not get married yet. Oh, okay. So you cannot have children unless you get married? Oh, obviously. Unless you are the shaitan. According to Islam, Allah created a penis in the right leg for shaitan and a vagina in the left leg. So he wanna have sex, he if this by that by shaking his legs. That's why you have to be careful. If you see somebody, he is sitting at the table in a coffee shop and he is shaking his legs, he might be shaitan doing bang bang to himself or boom boom. Now who is the Muslim wanna call me? Open life challenge. And don't tell me I am 16. I don't care your age. If you are a kid, don't call me. Let your dad call me. No, this is in the interpretation, not in the Quran. You mean about the shaitan? He have yeah, shaitan. He lay eggs too, by the way. I mean, the shaitan is very funny. He lay eggs. He's like a chicken. I like chickens. Who is the Muslim when I give me a call? You see, they do not know who is Allah. If we ask them what Allah mean, they do not know. If we ask them what is Allah, they do not know. If we ask them where is Allah, they do not know. If we ask them did Muhammad speak to Allah, they say we know he did not speak to him. So what is Allah? What do you know about Allah? Nothing. Those people know nothing about Allah. Let us see, maybe we got a Muslim. Any Abdul? Let us see. I'm trying to find Abdul in the text. Okay. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. What do you want to say to us? You are a
Yes,
Muslim,
can you
right?
hear me?
You are a Muslim,
Can you hear
right?
me?
You said to me in text you are a Muslim, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Yes, I want to ask you the Gospels in the Bible.
Which Bible?
Yes, that's the question. Which Bible you believe in? Which is from God, according to you?
I believe in the Bible of Allah. Do you have it?
There is no Bible from Allah.
Really? Are you saying your God, Allah, he lie?
There's only Quran.
As I know that Allah, he said that he sent the gospel to Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, so where is this gospel, my friend?
Where is the Gospel of Jesus? You have it?
I'm asking you, do you have it? This is your God who sent it, not my God. I don't believe in Allah. So I'm saying you now, where is the gospel of Jesus? In chapter 3, verse number 3, it says that Allah, he sent down the gospel to Jesus and he sent down the Torah. So
Don't go behind
where
the
we
bush.
can
Who
find
is the writer of the Gospels in your Bible?
what my Bible? I don't have a Bible. I'm not God. God have a Bible only. The God, he is the one who the book belonged to him. So I'm asking you, if your God, Allah is God, and he sent the Torah as he claimed and the gospel, where we can find the gospel of Allah?
So you don't have a book?
No, I don't. I'm not God. You see, the book belonged to the one who said the words, not me. If God, he says something, this is his book. So I'm asking you now, Allah, he sent down the gospel. That's mean the gospel is the book of Allah. Where is the gospel of Allah?
Which book you believe in?
I believe in the book of God, not my book. I don't have a book. I have books, by the way. I wrote many books, but I still, at the end of the day, I believe in the word of God, not my word. So I'm
Okay,
asking
we
you.
are
I'm
talking about
asking you.
the
So why you
religious
don't want
book,
to answer?
not your book.
Why you don't want to answer? Why you don't want to answer? Where is the
Why you don't wanna answer?
Injil?
I'm asking you why
I
you
am
don't wanna
answering you.
answer.
I believe in the
Who
word
is
of
the
God.
writer of the Gospels?
My friend, I believe in the word of God. I believe in the gospel. Yes, the gospel of
Okay,
God. Now I'm asking you,
that's not my
where is
question.
the
Not my
gospel?
question, you
I
donkey. Who
have
is the writer
the
of the
donkey is
Gospels?
you. The donkey is you. Let me show you something. As long as you mention the word donkey, let me show you something. And don't be angry.
Who is the writer of the Gospels?
Don't be angry. The writer of the Gospels. Who is the writer? Who is the writers of the Quran?
Who is the writer of the Gospels?
Okay, we have 4 writers. Who is the writers of the Quran?
Okay, who are the 4 writers?
Mark and Luke and John, all of them will be known. So what about them?
Okay, so Matthew is written by Matthew.
No, it's I think Matthew written by Abu Huraira.
Okay, so it's Matthew who
listen. Your prophet, he said, take the Quran from 4. Why he said 4?
Okay, let me show how you lie.
Okay,
let me show how you lie.
Why he said take the Quran from 4?
How you lie. In Matthew 9:9, it says, as Jesus passed by, he saw a man called Matthew sitting at the place of tool, and he, Jesus, said unto him, Matthew, follow me, Jesus, and he, Matthew, arose and followed him, Jesus. So how can this be Matthew who have written this?
Okay, I will use the same logic. Okay, hold on. Let me answer you, please. Either you are here to call names, or you are,
why he don't say me?
Okay, I will show you the same thing in the Quran. I want you to say before you say that. I want you to say that if this is true, that's mean this book is not written by the one who's talking.
It's Matthew. Why don't he say me? Why don't he say
because
me?
He's reporting the story. I will show you the same. If he is the one who's talking, why Allah he don't say me? Why Allah in the Quran he don't say me?
Why don't he say me?
Why he don't say me, Allah, in the Quran? Why Allah he says it is he who created for you the earth and the heaven?
It is his way how he talks.
Okay, this is the way in the Bible he reporting the story that he met how Jesus came to him and how he saw him, how we met him. So this is how we report the story. So how come in your book it's okay to say that? So you see the hypocrisy. How come? Okay. I will go with you. So if I show you the same story in the Quran, if I show you the same story in the Quran, are you going to spit at the Quran?
Are you a donkey or what?
You are the donkey. If I show you the same story, you see, you are starting. Just shut up. You are here just to call names. You have no place. Get lost. You are the donkey. All your Quran is about it is he. And let me show you a story from the Quran, and then we will laugh at your logic, and then you will notice that based on your logic your God is a donkey. Read carefully. إذ قال الله يا عيسى, and when Allah he said, oh Isa, if Allah is talking, how Allah he says when Allah he said? You want to talk to me? No problem. You want to call names? You want to shout? You want to scream? Get lost. This is your logic. Destroy the Quran. Behold, Allah said. Who is talking? You are saying to me how Matthew, he says how Jesus he met him, and then you says to me that this is wrong. How, if he is the one who, if it says that Jesus he met him, that's mean obviously the one who wrote the Bible is not him. I will go with your logic. Behold, Allah said, oh Jesus. Who is the one saying, oh Allah? Allah said. You said to me that this is how he talked. So how come it's okay for you? This is how he talked. I cannot say the same, that is how he talked there. Do you see who is the donkey? And by the way, as long you are talking about donkeys, let me show you something proven to me that you is a donkey to follow the Quran. Why? Because your prophet said take the Quran from 4, and none of those 4 is the Quran today we have is written by them. Your prophet was trying to copy Jesus gospel. Otherwise I challenge you, why he named 4? There's many Sahaba, many companion, hundreds. Why 4? He chose 4. He was trying to make 4 gospels the same as the 4 gospels of Jesus, and yet we cannot find the 4 gospels of Muhammad, which is taken from those 4. And not only that, regarding speaking of donkeys, you tell me if you're a prophet or you is the donkey in this story, which I will show you. You see, they insult in purpose, so they will find a way to you know, they'll say, okay, he hang up on me. Look what your prophet said. Only donkeys will say such a statement. You're a prophet, he think highly of you Muslims. He is talking to you like a bunch of kids, trying to scare the hell of you so you will not raise your head before he finished the prayer. The prophet said, isn't it he who raises his head before the Imam afraid that Allah may transform his head into the head that of a donkey and the figure of a face of a donkey? What kind of a prophet he say that unless he disrespect you? Here we can take this story either literally or metaphorically, and obviously this is literally, because Muhammad trying to scare the hell of the Muslims, make them believe if you raise your head, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. Now I want you to show me one Muslim. You can go right now, watch any video on YouTube about Muslims praying. You will find many Muslims during the prayer, they raise their head before the Imam. Why their head is not getting to be a head of a donkey? It's your prophet who disrespect you and make fun of you and treat you as if you are a kid, stupid kid. Even kids, if I say that to them, they will laugh. If I say to a kid, if you raise your head before I raise my head, God will make your head the head of a donkey, obviously he would die laughing at me. If this is the wisdom of a prophet, and this is a prophet who been told this by God, who is the one who told Muhammad that if you raise your head before the Imam, your head will be turned into a donkey? Who is a Muslim would like to call us? We have a Muslim here trying to call us. Maybe let us see. He is not answering. Let him answer. If you are a Muslim, give me a call. Anyone? You do not know who is Allah. You don't have a book written by Allah. You don't have a book written by Muhammad. You don't have a book written by the companion. You don't have manuscript. You do not understand anything about your religion. You have thousands and thousands of interpretation, and after all the interpretation, we get more confused about what the verse is meaning after the interpretation. So what the point? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Christian person. How are you?
Hey, Moroccan guy, how are you?
How are you? Fine.
Okay, what do you think about your prophet says that the one who raised his head before the Imam, Allah will make his head the head of a donkey?
What is the problem with that?
Did you see any Moroccan around you from your family, your neighbors? He raised his head before the Imam and Allah, he made his head the donkey?
Because Allah is merciful. He forgive his.
So your prophet, he was bluffing. He was okay. So you raised your head and Allah right away, he want to make you a donkey, but then he said, let him go. I mean, it's okay, right?
Yes. What's the problem with that?
So that's mean
Right,
Muhammad is making a
because-
false threat. Your prophet is
No.
making a false. Here we go. It says, aren't you afraid? Aren't you afraid that if you raise your head before the Imam, Allah will transform your head and your face in the face of a donkey? So Muhammad here is making a false statement, but he knew that Allah will not do that. So why he's saying that to the Muslims?
Allah, he want to do it when he wants. If he doesn't,
Oh, maybe later.
He is merciful.
So maybe okay.
By him.
Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Have you ever raised your head before the Imam?
No.
No, never.
Never.
What a big fat lie. I never saw a Muslim. He never. How come? How? It's impossible. You are putting your head down, and then the Imam. How you will know his head up? If your head is
Should he
down.
say Allah Akbar, then I follow him.
Oh, okay. What if he say Allahu Akbar and still he is slow?
No, because all time after he raised, then he is.
Okay.
I
All
want
right.
to talk about
Okay.
something you're talking about yesterday about the two east and the two west.
It's
Can I speak about this?
about what?
The two east and the two west. You say this is wrong.
To
Can I
is
prove it
what
scientifically?
to is? I don't understand.
The east and the west.
Okay. Go ahead. The two is okay. Go ahead.
You see, there is three times that Allah speaks about the east and the west in the Quran. Three
okay.
different verses.
All right.
In one verse, he said there is one east, one west. In this second verse, he said there is two west, two east. In another verse, he said there is many west, many east. Do you know why he said this?
Why?
I searched it in
Google.
Scientifically, it is right. Do you know why? Because when Allah said there is one east, one west, He speaks about the earth because He have one sun. When He said that there is two east, two west, the scientists discovered that some planet have two sun. Each sun of his
which
west
planet?
and his
Which
east.
planet has two sun?
I will give his name.
No. Which planet have two
Search it.
sun? Our planet?
No, another planet.
Well, here Allah is talking about the land and the earth, and here we are. He's not talking about different planets. Stop lying.
No, he see what the good. What he say, Rabbul Mashariq wal Magharib. The good of the two west. He didn't specify. Is it this earth? He say generally, and the scientists discovered one planet have three suns.
Okay.
Do you know this or not?
Okay. Let us see here. Let us be honest here. Can you find me one interpretation in the Islamic galaxy saying what you are saying?
I am telling you that these scholars
Okay,
have not this knowledge.
okay, so none of scholars agree with you. Secondly, can you prove to me that this is not about the earth? The verse in front of us, this is not specifically about the earth.
He speak generally. What
No.
say,
Let us see if this is generally or not. Read with me carefully. It says here that he created things. He created the star, the sun. Did he call it the sun? Okay, hold on. Did he call it the sun? Did he call it the sun? Did he call it the moon?
What?
Did he call the sun and the moon in the same chapter? He said the sun and the moon.
There is not one sun in the universe. Many
No. He said the sun. He said the sun. He did not say the suns. Read it.
Which sun?
The same chapter 55. Does he say the sun and the moon, they flow in a course?
Yes.
Okay, so he's talking about the sun of this earth and the moon of this earth. So stop lying here. And then he says, and the trees bow down, the trees and the stars, they bow down. Correct?
There is a different. This is different verse.
Don't tell me this is this is the same chapter. You see, in order to understand, we are reading just a few verses before. Then he says, and then he lift up the sky above us. Above what? Above the earth, right? And then he says,
so
and then he created and he spread the earth, he make it flat, and he created the creatures. And then he says, we made for it, we made in it fruits and palm trees. And then he says,
yes.
and also you know, we put like seeds and etc. in the plant in the earth. And then he says, and then he created the man from mud. Where is the man created? In the earth, not in the different galaxy. And then
But,
he
but in
hold
this
on,
verse,
hold on. And then he created the jinn of a fire smoke. And then he says, the Lord of the east and the west, the two east and the two west.
Did
And
he
then he
say-
says,
did-
wait,
did
hold on,
he-
hold on. And then he
so-
says in verse number 19, he has let free two bodies of a flowing water meeting together. Do you see it? The water we are talking about it. Is that in the earth or in this is a different galaxy?
we're talking about the verse. In the verse, did he say the earth of the earth, or doesn't he say?
He's
that?
talking about the earth. All the thing is about the earth. All the thing is talking about the earth. As you see, it says he made the two partition of the sea. One is salty and one is fresh. They don't meet. What is the sea we are talking about? Is that the sea in the moon?
But the verse that you are talking, he didn't say the east of the earth.
So you want to play the
Because
game that he did not say exactly the east of what? No, he said that this is about the earth. And all your
This is
scholars agree
general.
with me. All your scholars agree that Allah is speaking
I
about.
don't care.
You don't
Yes.
care. Who are you? You don't care, my friend. You don't even know how. Let me ask you a question.
Can I respond?
What is your education?
I know my religion.
What is your education? No, you do not know. You told me before that Allah is a spirit.
And I never say this.
No, you told me that. Okay, let me ask you then.
No,
Okay,
no.
let us confirm that. Do you agree that Allah is not a spirit?
It's not a spirit, yes.
Okay, so what he is?
This is what he said. You cannot imagine.
I'm asking you what he is. Don't tell me don't imagine. He is a physical being. He is not a spirit. Does that mean he is an idol?
None of them. He is.
Okay,
he is
how he can be alive? How he can be alive if he is not a spirit, and he is a physical being? So what
He
is
is
the
not a
power?
physical
How is the power of life function within Allah, your God? He is not a spirit. Remember, he is not a spirit, and he has no spirit, but yet he is a physical being. He have hands. He have a foot. So how he function?
Not physical. Is not. He is. This is how you can understand how it is function by your mind. You cannot use the earth and understanding to understand God.
So why Allah? He
What
says how Allah can have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? Why Allah comparing himself to a man always? Why Allah saying
No,
if he want to have a woman for fun, for sex, he will take it from the black-eyed women? Is those are human created by him or not?
God speaks to you in the language that you will.
Here we go.
understand.
So Allah, he speak to me in the language I understand. So he is the one comparing himself to us. I am not the one comparing himself to me. So how come when I compare him to us, you say you cannot compare him? When he compared to us, he says he speak to you in your language. That's stupid. Secondly, are you saying to me that
No.
Allah, he is limited with his language? He can say, I am not a man and I will not be a man and never been a man, and that's it. And there's no need to compare and say how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend. The second you say that, it means you are limited in ability. So your God is
This
comparing his
this is
ability. Your God
very-
comparing his ability to our ability. He's saying, I have the same
No.
ability as you. Okay, I cannot have a son unless I have a girlfriend. Your God cannot have a son unless you have a girlfriend. Explain to me that.
He say this complete, but you don't complete the verse. The verse say he created everything. This is why he cannot have a son, because he don't need it.
Okay, hold on. If he created everything,
Yes,
He cannot have a
because
son.
He don't need
Uh,
son.
okay, let me ask you. If I show you that Allah, he's saying that Allah don't mind to have a son, what do you would say then?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, because he don't need it.
What?
Because Allah doesn't need a son.
Who said that he needed son to have a son? Is that because he need?
What is your point?
You see, here we go. When the Muslim gets scared, right away he said to me, "What's your point?" Because he's afraid of what I'm going to say next. I'm saying, is having a son is because he need you yourself? Is that you have a son because you need?
Yes.
You will feed him. He's a baby. You need him for what? He will do poo poo.
I need him when I will grow. Who will take care for me?
Okay, so you need a son because when you grow, this is for security for the future, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you know, you do not still need a son, because today we have a system. They give you a nurse assistant, they give you etc. You don't need that. Same time. Let's see the Quran. Let us see the Quran. Let us love together. Your Quran says that Allah, if he took a son, if you want to take a son, he will take it from his creation. Read with me carefully. If Allah has wanted to take to himself a son, he would have chosen anyone he wanted out. So he can do that. If he wanted, he choose. He don't create, he choose. Okay, hold on. I'm asking you. Okay, I'm asking you. This verse here is proving that Allah cannot be the creator, because he did not say, I will choose from someone I created. He said he create whatever he wish, but he said if he want to have a son, he choose a son. From who he will choose a son?
He can do it, but he choose to not do it.
This is not a question. He will choose the son from where? He will choose the son from where?
From his creation.
From his creation. Okay.
Yes.
So
it's not like he did.
All right. Okay. Let us say from his creation. So it's possible for Allah that if we want to choose, he will choose. But you are saying to me he did not choose. That's all.
Yes.
So it is not that it's not possible. It is that he did not do so. That's all, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't choose.
So why? Okay. So why you're a prophet in the Quran in different verse where he said, if Allah want to have a son, he will. You know how Allah can have a son? He don't have a girlfriend. That's mean this is not about choose. This is about delivery. So here we have this like stupidity here. One verse saying how he can have a son. Hold on. How he can have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? And here he's saying if he choose, if you choose to have a son, it's mean you do not need a girlfriend. So which one of them is the correct meaning? If I have a girlfriend and she gave delivery to me, I did not choose the son. I choose the wife.
This is for human, not for God.
Here we go. But your God, Allah, he's saying how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend. So here he's saying if he want to have a son, he will choose. He did not mention the girlfriend. He will choose a son from what he created. Correct?
Because Allah, he do what he wants. Even
okay. Let me ask you. When the Quran says that if Allah want to have a woman for sex, he will take it from ladunna. How you explain that to us? Ladunna is what? What ladunna? You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. What ladunna?
From us.
Okay. If Allah is one, how he say from us?
This is the language of the Quran. He uses it.
Oh, don't tell me language. I speak Arabic too. Okay. This is not the question.
Arabic, yes.
How he say you are the one who said everybody heard you. That when he said ladunna, he said from us. Okay, us who? He would take a partner. You cannot say now he is speaking as a king, because now he will take a partner for sex from us. He cannot go. Don't tell me that Allah is going to have sex with himself.
Go to tafsir and
okay, we go to tafsir. We go to tafsir. Guys, did he say go to tafsir? Okay, did he say we go to tafsir? Okay, if we go to tafsir, you will not regret the tafsir, my friend, or you will regret?
I don't regret.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay, let us go to the tafsir. All the verses in front of us confirm that your God is a false God. Let us see.
All the verse that you quoted, he say if, but Allah never choose to do it. So there is no point to.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter really if he choose or not.
Yes, this is the point. If it happen, you have the point.
Yeah, but the point here, the point here, it became more horrible, because now he is saying, and you agreed, that Allah, he said that when he say, hold on, when you say that Allah he decided to say, if we want to take a son, we will take it from a partner, a woman, a lahu, you know, then we will take it from ourselves, and then you are the one who said that this is mean ourselves, so Allah will sleep with himself if he is one God. So if we go in that interpretation,
you don't understand.
no, let us see who understand. Chapter 21, verse number 17, and we go to English.
Because Allah always he responds to the unbelievers.
No
who
problem. No,
challenge the
let's see.
Prophet.
Well, you should not respond by saying something stupid, my friend. Responding
No,
doesn't make you
because
stupid.
Allah is-
All right, here we go.
according
You're a
to-
prophet saying, your God saying that if you want to take a partner, this is your Islamic interpretation. You are the one who asked me to go there. If Allah want to take a partner, a woman for sex, lahu in Arabic, is a word mean women in the language of the Arab. So in aradna an nattakhidha lahwan, if we want to take a woman for fun, for sex, boom boom, then we will take her from among ourselves. Okay, if the woman, she is a woman, how she can be ourself? She is a human. How that can be ourself if Allah is not a human?
Go to the Arabic which explain what is ourself.
My friend, is it in front of you or not?
The Arabic one. Show the Arabic
You
one.
are the one who said to me ourself a second ago. Now you want explanation for ourself. Ourself is ourself. Even
No,
even ourself need explanation. Ourself.
This is in your understanding.
No, you are the one who said to me ourself, not me. I told you what tadunna mean. You said to me ourself. You are the one who said that. You forgot?
Yes.
Okay. So
But this
ourself
is-
mean
this-
ourself. It's mean us.
No.
So Allah now he want to take a partner, and she is a female for sex. Who is she? She is from ourself. And who is she? She is from the black-eyed women, the Huris, the one you can see through their bones. So if Allah is not a man, how we consider a human ourselves?
Something that Allah creates, it is from Himself.
Doesn't matter. No,
Because it
no. You
comes
see,
from
if
Him.
I create this is not ourselves, my friend. You see, this is stupid of you to say, guys, look at this. Look what he said.
Created from
Because Allah he
Himself.
created them. This is ourselves.
Yes.
That's
Because
stupid.
anything come to Allah.
That's stupid. That's stupid. That's mean I am from ourselves of Allah too. I am from the kind of Allah. To say ourselves, you have to be from my kind.
No.
No, you have to be from
If
my
you
kind. I have to be from the family of Allah. I have to be from the kind of Allah. I have to be from the tribe of Allah. You know, I cannot be. I cannot say like when I say to you. When I say to you, okay, let us see, I have a family, I say us, I mean me and my family, as simple as that. You are a stranger. So the second you are saying to me that ourself mean his creation, that mean cockroaches ourselves too.
Because it is His.
Are you
creation.
saying to me that rats and dogs and pigs are ourselves too?
All His creation?
So those are Allah.
What?
When you say ourselves, he's talking about himself, or he's talking about me.
He said that He will choose from His creation.
Okay, my friend, hold on. Okay, he will choose from his creation. He will choose guys from his creation. So how his creation became ourself?
This is in Arabic language.
No. In Arabic, when you say ladunna, you mean your children. You mean your bloodline. You don't mean someone is a stranger. You don't mean the neighbor. Everybody know that.
This is in human understanding.
Okay, so Allah is saying to me, are you saying to me that your God Allah he chose the wrong word? So he decided to have sex with the women, and he called her ourself by mistake. Why? Because he is limited in Arabic, and he cannot find a word better than this word. So he got himself busted, and he called himself ourself, but yet he is not one of us.
Just because you don't understand something in.
What do you mean I don't understand? Here we go. This is the interpretation. The interpretation says that Allah he found it with ourself from among the beautiful eyed Huris. Do you see it?
I will give you the same this verse, the same word in other verse.
Doesn't matter. You can give me as much as you want, no problem. But as you see here, Allah, okay, Allah will have sex with who?
Can you go to the verse where you say?
I'm asking you now, don't change topic. Allah will go and have sex with who, according to the interpretation in front of us? Who is the one she will be his partner in bed?
Allah just say if.
It doesn't matter if it means possible. The second I say if, okay, my friend, I cannot say if I will not say if it is not possible. The second I say if, it's mean this is my choice. So Allah is saying if he choose, he will choose from this. If he choose, okay, my friend, let us not to play games, please. If he choose, this is a choice of possibility, not impossible. Do you agree?
But the point is he choose or is he
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The second I say if, as long as I said if, it's mean it is possible. So if I choose, I would choose this. So let us say you are going to go and you want to buy something as a gift for me, but I don't want you to buy me a gift. I say, you know what, you ask me, so if you like to have a gift, what you like to have? I say a camel. So that is a possible gift, but I don't want it. No problem, but it's possible to have a gift like this. This is my choice. So Allah is telling us about his choice. What his choice? If he want to have, he will have what? He will have the women who they are human. To do what with them? To have sex, not to dance.
He didn't say anything about sex. Don't ask.
My friend, no, he's talking about in نتخذ لهوا لاتخذناه لهوا. Do you know what lahwan mean?
Yes.
What? Tell me what lahwan mean. No, tell me. I will learn from you.
It is the woman.
A woman. So why Allah want to take a woman to do what with her? Did you say woman? Woman is what? Is it a human or it is an angel or it is like a steam, a cloud? What is it? Is it a human or not? The woman.
The scholars say
okay,
it is possible a woman or it is a kid.
No, my friend, lahwan is always have to be a woman. That cannot be a kid. He want to have a woman so he can have a kid later after he have sex with her. That's simple. Lahwan is a woman. Lahwan is a woman. Secondly, okay, hold on. Let us say, for the sake of argument, women or a kid, doesn't matter. He says from ourselves. You say to me, ourselves means his creation. That is the most stupid argument ever. Same time, how Allah he make it possible that if you want to have sex, he will have it sex with his creation. It's possible now. What is the possibility? Allah have a finger, Allah have a penis. What he have? How Allah was going to have sex with a woman? She is a woman. In order to have sex with a human, you have to be a human. Or maybe Allah is a genie, because you Muslim believe that genie can have sex with a human too. Okay, you have a bad internet. Do we have any Muslim? We have Agha Abbas. He's trying to solve the problem. Let us see. Agha Abbas, he will do better. Yes, Abbas, how are you? Yes, Abbas, you still a Muslim?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. So what about your God? Allah, he says, if you want to have sex with himself, what does that mean?
Never use the word sex.
Oh, so what he use?
Why are you putting the word sex there?
So it's not sex?
But why you say Allah has
sex, it's not me. Here we go. This is your interpretation saying if he want to take a partner, he will take it from the black-eyed woman. What kind of partnership he will have with the woman? She is a black-eyed woman. You explain to me. Go ahead.
Which verse are you reading here?
Chapter 21, verse 17.
It says partner.
Yeah, partner. Spouse. This is a translation. This is a translation. In different verses says sahiba. Sahiba mean girlfriend. As simple as that.
Sahiba doesn't mean girlfriend.
Are you sure?
It means companion.
Companion. What kind of companion? How a woman she can be a companion to Allah?
Many different meaning. Companion doesn't mean a girlfriend.
No, sahiba mean a girlfriend. I challenge you to prove me wrong.
So it doesn't mean companion.
Companion in a sexual way.
Sahiba, companion in a sexual way.
Yes, because Allah is a male God or a female God?
Allah has no gender.
So how he's going to take? How he's saying then? If we want to take, hold on. Okay, hold on. You see, guys, did you hear this? How much confused the Muslims are? Allah has no gender. Let's go to the Quran and see if he is if he have a gender or not. First of all the Quran keeps saying it is he, it is he. Never say it is she. Not secondly.
Well, there is a reason. Scholars say
Hold
there's a
on,
reason
hold
why
on.
they
No
say
problem,
he
no problem,
and not she.
no problem. The word, when he says that Allah, if he want to have son, he will have a girlfriend. So what is the need of the girlfriend to have a son if you don't mean sex?
I say it's not girlfriend, it's a companion.
Okay, companion for what? To have a son, correct?
Companion could be somebody for a company.
No, my friend, this is not the
Doesn't have to
question.
have-
This is not the
it doesn't
question.
have to-
If
it doesn't have
the
to be sex.
companion is not for sex, how he is giving us excuse that he cannot have a son because he don't have a girlfriend?
Are you confusing two different verses here?
I'm not asking you. No, I'm asking you why he is saying how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend. Did he say that or no?
Which verse you quoting?
Which verse you want me
yeah.
to which one you want? Chapter 6 verse 101 as an example.
Chapter 6 verse 101. Okay. So okay, he is the originator of the heavens and the earth. How can he have a son when he has had no mate? And he has created everything, and he has, yeah, that's true. On this context is talking about a wife. Yes.
So she's about sex, not only a wife. It doesn't say.
Yeah, but
doesn't say actually. Doesn't say a wife, my friend. Doesn't say the word in Arabic. Wife is zawja, sahiba. It's a girlfriend. It's just a pure sex. So Allah is saying to you, if he want to have a son, he cannot have it unless he have a girlfriend. In the other verse, chapter 21, it says, if we want to have this mate, the one you see here, we are going to choose it from ourselves. So it's about sex. Now, I want you to explain to me why Allah saying, if I want to choose a mate for sex, she will be from ourselves if he is unique. What ourself will be?
Now you're quoting another verse now.
Yes, chapter 21. We are connecting them, right? Chapter 21, chapter 21, verse number 17. Where if we go to the interpretation, it says that if Allah he want to take a partner, sahiba, mate, is going to be, to have a child, is going to be from the black-eyed women.
Black-eyed woman. I didn't read the words black-eyed here. You talking about?
By the way, I don't believe in this something called a black-eyed woman. Yes, the word hawar, it's speaking about the whiteness around the eye in Arabic, but this is not what it is. The word hawar is where you can see through. That's why your prophet says he promised you that in heaven you will have women you can see through their bones. Correct? So they are hur, as you see, they are hur. You can see through their bones. Because Muhammad, he's an Arab man, and Arab men, they like to have white women who they are extremely white, and this is why he promised them to have women you can see through the marrow of their bones. This is what hur. So hur, they are women, necessarily they are made for sex, necessarily they have no jealousy, they are just a sex toys, as you see in the hadith. They are necessarily for entertainment, and this is why the Quran says, in aradna an nattakhidha lahwan. Lahwan in Arabic means fun. This is what the woman here. This is how the Quran chose the word for the women. He disrespect women. He said lahwan. He did not say women. He said lahwan, which means the women which is for fun, for sex, not a wife. So she is a lahu. She is for fun. That's why the Quran says those who took the lahu instead of the word of Allah. Lahu what? Fun. Okay. So
you're going very fast for me. You saying so many things. How I'm going to be able to reply?
Take your time. I will give you 10 years from now. Go ahead.
No. But you're going so fast. You put so.
I'm
many
trying to
things
explain to you, my friend. I am. You see, when I speak to Muslims, I assume that they are ignorant. They do not know. So I'm trying to put the dots together. So I make an image for you. Now I gave you some nice image right now, and I will give you the time to answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, but for an ignorant person, you have to go slowly. You can't go so.
I cannot go slower than this. What I can say, my processor is very fast. What I can do.
Okay, first thing, when you say from ourselves, Allah says,
right.
So ourselves can also mean from our creation. It doesn't have to be ourselves. It has to be somebody. Has to be like God. Like we are all creation of God. He created us from His word. Kun fayakun. So when Allah say ourselves, doesn't have to be from His God.
Okay, but hold on. No. Listen. He was answering who in here? He was answering who when he says this verse?
Had we desired to find some diversion which provides diversion in the way of a partner or a child, we would have found it with ourselves from among the beautiful eyed houris.
Okay.
Well, I don't think it's a beautiful eyed houris in the Arabic.
This is not a question. I'm asking you. When
No,
Allah,
but
when
this-
Allah he said the verse here, he was answering who?
Well, I don't know
The Christians?
reasoning of the. No, I don't know.